Y'all know nothing about this. You need to pay attention. Sit back and relax. It's time for Goodall's Country Kitchen.
All right, I'm out here in Middletown off Shelbyville Road at Fat Jimmy's Pizza. I did a review here 4 years ago during the height of COVID, brought my family here and some neighborhood kids. It was an interesting review because there was a lot of regulations that time that a lot of restaurants had to shut their doors, but Fat Jimmy came up with a unique idea that he could still have his pizza buffet and still meet the COVID regulations. So refer back to that one. But I'm here today because when I made my top 5 pizza video in Louisville review last year, I mistakenly overlooked Fat Jimmy's, and it's not based off of his pizza buffet, but for you all that have ordered pizza off the menu, you already know what I'm talking about. I mistakenly did not have that in my top 5, and I'm going to show you why it should have been here today. Before I get going though, I need to share a couple things. First of all y'all that gave me shout outs last week at the fair, I really appreciate y'all showing me the love and coming up talking to me. Got plenty of good pictures. On my 3rd visit, I got a lot of pictures the day I wasn't even doing the video, but I'm going to do a slideshow at the end if you want to stick around and see some of those folks. Another thing, I'm doing a weeded pizza video this weekend. It's going to air probably within the next week or two. Another thing, I'm working on a project, things I've never opened up to or about before, and that was the events surrounding me getting run over by the school bus. There were a lot of things that I had to deal with during the time, the physical injuries, and then events that unfortunately happened in the months after that took an emotional and psychological toll on me. Now, I'm going to open up, tell the whole story, or as much as I can, and tell you things that helped me get through a really dark time and things that I'm doing right now that are helping me to this day. And I need to share that with you all. All right, enough of the gum flapping. I know y'all don't like to listen to a bunch of talk. I'm going to go in and show you why Fat Jimmy's is top 5 in Louisville. All right. Go ahead and come on in here, show you around before I commence the carnage. Look here, first thing you come in, you see all these friends and family pictures up here. Nothing like good friends and family. And then you come up to the counter, you place your order here, whether it be buffet or off the menu. And I'm doing both today. You know how I roll. All right, before I get started here, they're sweet balls with the cinnamon and butter. I mean, it's sinful to eat on these things because once you start, you just can't stop. And then the assortment of buffet pizzas. And you can also request specific types of pizzas on the buffet. So you don't have to just take what is out there. They always have the Southwest soup, which is really good. Fountain Cokes, which is always a big plus for me. Full salad bar with all the fixings. Alfredo, au gratin potatoes, and penne pasta and marinara sauce. And there's these garlic balls. That's got my name on it, and chocolate chip cookies. All right, I'm gonna get my plates loaded. And you notice I said plates as in plural. Big, spacious, open dining room here. Got big tables that can accommodate big parties. Or if you just want to come in and get you a small little table like I got. Right here overlooking Shelbyville Road. All right, now I'm up here about ready to get my salad, give you a better look at it. Crispy, cool, and fresh. It's got everything I need on there. Red onion, banana pepper, black olive, cucumber. Yep. different assortment of dressings. Y'all know I like that salad, believe it or not.
You want to keep it on top of the oven.
All right, I timed this intentionally for late lunch, after lunch, because the crowd is gone. And besides a couple tables, I pretty much got the place to myself. Won't disturb anybody with animal noises or double snapping turtle moves. But anyway, here's that Southwest soup I was telling you about. But they call it taco soup. But Melissa's grandmother used to make like the same thing, Mary Kinney. So she always called it Southwest soup. And as I said, crispy cool salad. Well, you know I always like plenty of black pepper, so let's not play. And the crushed red, Parmesan, and of course my favorite dressing, Saved by Grace. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Although a few of the followers of the channel are now starting to message me saying they've sent off and got them some grace. So I'm glad I could share that grace with you. All right, let me try this taco soup. It's got the tomatoes in it, corn, black beans, chicken, and rice. Mmm. It's good. It's got a good spice to it, but not overwhelmingly hot. Anybody could eat it. That's why whenever you come here, you can always depend that they're going to have that taco soup here every time. All right. And by the way, the buffet is open to close. You know, a lot of buffets will shut down the buffet at 2 o'clock, reopen at 5. No, all day long, open to close. 11 to 9, I think. I love starting off with a good salad when I eat pizza. Crispy, cool, and fresh. I put them oyster crackers in there. I won't tell on you. You're on break? Oh, she let y'all leave now? Well, I won't show you on YouTube. That way she can't like fire you the next time she gets mad at you for something. All right, storm season is upon us, as you know, and you're going to be needing a good roofer. That's why I'm here today, tell you about Morley Roofing. Been in business since 1981. The owner, Kevin Morley, he stands by his work, and you will need no money down. And if you mention this ad, it's a 22% discount on your out-of-pocket expense.
If your roof looks poorly, call Morley.
All right. So, I got the pepperoni, sausage, I got the cinnamon balls, and the garlic balls. Couldn't wait for dessert to eat those cinnamon balls. It would be worth coming here just for the cinnamon balls. Wash it down a little diet. See that thin crust? That's another added bonus here at Fat Jimmy. I like a good thin crust. All right. Now the sausage. I'm slipping. Forgot to put on the best part, the grace. All right, so I got the sausage pepperoni, which you'll see when I'm talking about Their buffet pizza is great, but you're going to see what, if you order off the menu, the difference. This is Mary's favorite, the chicken bacon ranch pizza. That's awesome. Now, I'm going to accentuate that chicken bacon ranch with some grace. This is the first thing I've eaten since last night at 6:30. That was 18 hours ago. So I'm in a frenzy right now. I got caught up eating, and I forgot to check the camera angle. Sorry about those couple clips where my head's chopped off. But I'm show what else they got up here. They got the Alfredo pasta. They have the, like I said, penne and marinara, and they have au gratin potatoes with bacon melted and cheese over the top. Accentuate. We'll start with the Alfredo, which, by the way, is Mackenzie's all-time favorite. Look at how good and cheesy that is. It ain't all about the pizza here, trust me. Now I'm going to try the pasta marinara. Marinara sauce is good too. Good and tangy. Pasta's cooked perfect. Now, we got au gratin potato with the cheese and the bacon. I'm gonna get the, look at all that cheesy goodness with the bacon. Wash it down with a little diet. That bacon ranch was so good. I had to go back and get another slice before the grand finale coming up here in just a minute. They ain't stingy with the bacon either. Breadstick. Got plenty of good garlic flavor. Wash it down with a little diet. All right, here's the game changer right here, folks. This is called the Fat Jimmy, which this thing feels like it weighs every bit of 5 or 6 pounds. Do you know how much these things weigh? It's got everything on it. The beef, sausage, bacon, ham, pepperoni, black olive, green olive, mushroom. It's got the whole works. And see, that's a little different looking than what you would get for the buffet. Even though, like I said, the buffet's great, this is awesome. And they do what I call the conspiracy cut. They don't cut it in a regular 8-slice pie cut pizza. They do it 12 slices because they know when people get it to go and take it to the party at the house, there's always going to be some fat guy like me that takes 3 or 4 slices, and there's only like a couple slices left for everybody else. So they do the conspiracy cut where more than, you know, the fat guy like me, just take a couple slices and there's still enough for everybody else. All right. Look at that cheesy goodness. It's piping hot. I probably should have let this set up for a couple minutes. I'll tell you what, the crust and the sauce kind of sets Jimmy's apart. Zestiness of the sauce and the sausage, the onion and black olive, that's just my preference on the toppings, but I'm going to let this cool down for a minute. Let it set up, firm up a little bit, and then I'll show you some more. Have you ever noticed, like when you're out eating pizza or a pizza party and there's a fat person like me, they have this uncanny talent for always finding the biggest slice. It's just strange how that always happens. That's still hot. We'll let it cool a little bit longer. Be back. All right. Now I think it's cooled down enough to where I can start manhandling it, getting aggressive. Throw some snapping turtle moves on here. There we go. Also in the intro, I forgot to give Bill North a shout out. Sent me another $25. Bless Bill North. Now I'm going to get the one that has most of the toppings on it. Look at that. Well, I don't want to lose them. I like how the toppings are all finely chopped up, spread around. That way you get like a different amount of flavors all in the same bite, getting all the toppings in there at the same time. All right, I normally wouldn't have gotten the large Fat Jimmy, but I just wanted to show you what you could get if you wanted to feed an entire family. $28, by the way, plus tax. So you're getting like 6 pounds of pizza for $28. It's a very good value. And I'm going to have enough tonight to eat dinner and share some with the family. All right. I'm going to give you my final thoughts and more information when I get outside. All right. So I think I gave you a little peek into why you need to come to Fat Jimmy's and put it in your top 5 tier of pizzas. Which, by the way, I'm going to be doing a video next year when it comes Pizza Week. I'm going to be doing my top 10 pizzas in Louisville. And I can guarantee you Fat Jimmy's is going to be on that list. Now, when I say their top 5, I'm not going to say who would have been the first one out of my top 5 on that video I did this past year on my top 5. But I can just guarantee you that Fat Jimmy's would have been in. So don't forget to stay tuned for these videos coming up. Weeded Pizza and my video of the events surrounding the getting run over by the school bus and my recovery. And with that, y'all don't know nothing about this Fat Jimmy's Pizza.
why I'm on a mission. You're always welcome back to Goodall's Country Kitchen.